Hey everyone, welcome back to the Theatre Hubs channel. It's been a hot minute since we uploaded anything on here, and we kind of like want to relaunch the channel as a whole. So I thought I would start with a Q&A from me. I'm Sophie, I'm the editor of the website, and yeah, so I asked on Instagram to be sent some questions, anything you wanted to know regarding blogging, shows, anything. We've had some really good questions, so I am just going to get on into them. So the first question is, what is your name and how old are you? So, as I said, my name is Sophie, I'm 25 years old. Second one, what's your favourite show on Broadway? Oh, that's actually a really tough one because I don't have a specific favourite show out there. I've seen quite a lot, I've been really fortunate to see quite a lot. For those of you that really know me, you'll know that If Then was one of my favourite shows on Broadway. That was ended in 2015. It had Idina Menzel in. I just absolutely loved that show, and I wish it could be brought over to the UK, but I kind of feel like the jokes wouldn't land as well here. But it's a great show and it's a great soundtrack, so if you head over to like iTunes or whatever and listen to that soundtrack, because it's really, really good. What did you like most about West End Live? One, I love that West End Live is just a free event. I mean, how amazing to have a whole weekend dedicated to London's theatre. Like, that concept just blows my mind. I do think that they're kind of out doing Trafalgar Square in terms of it's getting so busy now that they need a new venue, like a bigger venue. But I loved just watching all the performances, and you get to see stuff that you wouldn't necessarily like go and see yourself. And it's just a great way to showcase London theatre and for the shows to, you know, kind of just have that moment to shine. Yeah, so the performances, especially Waitress, On Your Feet, Wicked, top 3 favourite ones from the weekend. What's your next show? I'm actually going to see Waitress tonight. I'm not sure when this is going to be uploaded, but I'm going to see Waitress tonight to see Lucy Jones as Jenna for the first time, and I'm really, really excited. She was absolutely incredible at West End Live, and yeah, I'm just excited to see her take on the role. This will be my 5th Jenna that I've seen. I've seen Sarah Bareilles, Shoshana Bean, Jessie Mueller, Catherine Whitfee, and then Lucy Jones, so I am very excited for that. How was it seeing Ben Platt live? Ben Platt is one of my favourite all-time singers. His album is incredible, like absolutely incredible. It just has so much meaning and so much power in the words that he has written, and watching that being performed live was just out of this world. Like, I believed every single word he said, and you could tell like it's basically his life in an album, like it's a whole chapter of his life, and honestly incredible. And watching it all live was just a magical experience, and I really, really hope he comes back again at some point in the future. What do you think about stunt casting? Okay, this is kind of a tricky one. I don't know how to start on this one, but I mean, there's good and bad to it. I understand why shows do it. Obviously, the show needs a boost and they think that it's going to make more sales, which obviously from their perspective, they don't want a show to close, so I understand it in that way. I mean, it can kind of go good and bad. It can be like a really bad decision. Obviously, there's so much talent in the West End, and you know, other people may be more suitable for the role, and I get the frustration with that. But I think like sometimes you just have to give them a chance. Like, they could absolutely blow your mind. I think a good example was when Amber Davies got cast in 9 to 5. Like, everyone was so quick to like judge her before she'd even been in the show, and actually she is incredible. Like, her voice is amazing, and like people didn't give her that chance before. They were just like, oh, it's a stunt cast. So I get the frustration of it, but I also see the other side, that actually if you just give them a chance, fair enough. If you see the person in the role and you didn't enjoy it, that's fair enough. But I think it's all about giving the people a chance and just seeing what they have to offer. Like, they were obviously cast for a reason to begin with, aside from the fact they might sell more tickets. You know, they're obviously going to be talented. So I think just give them a chance and then see what they bring. What show would you love to see but haven't yet? I'm really excited to see Girl from the North Country when it comes back. I didn't see it the first time round, so I'm really excited to see that. And also On Your Feet. I mean, I saw it on Broadway back in 2016 and I loved it, and I'm so excited to see them at the Coliseum at some point, because at West End Live their performance was just great, and I just love that kind of, it's like a feel-good music that Gloria Estefan brings, and yeah, it's just going to be a really good show, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. What do you like most about having a blog? I like interacting with other theatre, you know, goers and fans. Like a lot of my friends also have their own like channels and like outlets and stuff, and it's just like it's a really great community to be in. It's just really fun, and it's such a passion project for me. So yeah, I love being involved in the community in any way possible, and I love to interview people from the West End, and yeah, I just like to be involved in that community, because I'm never going to be in it like professionally in terms of like acting, singing, etc. So it's kind of nice to just feel involved in the community in some way and form. So yeah, I mean, I think if anyone's thinking about starting a blog, like do it. Like it's just so much fun. You get to meet a lot of new people, get introduced to a lot of cool opportunities like events and stuff, and I just think it's a really good thing to do in your spare time, regardless if you want to do it as a career, like just as a passion project like me. Let's see. Who's your favourite photographer? Hilarious. Obviously it's going to be my friend Danny Khan. His Instagram is Danny with a camera. I mean, everyone will know him. He's one of my really good friends, and I just like love the way that he takes photos. Like his attention to detail is amazing, and he gets a lot of praise from, you know, everyone in the industry. Like people, you know him straight away at events. I've seen it firsthand, and then they ask him to do shoots, which is amazing. And I think, yeah, he's a great photographer. You know, I'm not going to big him up anymore. Go and check out his Instagram. I'll leave it in the description below. But yeah, my boy Danny Khan. Let's see. What's your absolute highlight of the year so far? I think my highlight of the year, probably I went to New York at the beginning of May. It's probably my highlight so far, just because being in New York for me is like the best thing in the world. Like I love the feeling you get when you're there, and it's so different from the West End. As much as I adore the West End, Broadway is just a complete other level, and I'm really happy because I got to see the Cher show and the Prom, which are sadly both closing in August, and I hope that someday they transfer to the West End, because I feel like they would both sit really well over here. But yeah, I think that's been my highlight, just seeing shows out there and being a part of that Broadway world for a few days. It's always an exciting part and time. So yeah, I think that is definitely my highlight so far. Let's see. Why did you start the Theatre Hub? I started the Theatre Hub because I was just so passionate about theatre and wanted to express that in some way or form. I didn't want to clog up my own social media too much, because a lot of my friends aren't into that. So it was a great way to just start something like on the side. I love to give back to people, so I love to do giveaways and, you know, collect things, and then, you know, do a giveaway for people that might not have been able to go to a show. And I also love interviewing people. It's my #1 passion. Like I absolutely adore it, and I found that interviewing people in the theatre community is a lot more accessible than like the entertainment industry, for instance. So yeah, and it's just really cool. Like I love finding out about people's lives, and I love being able to share that, and maybe, you know, someone's watched my interview and has found out something else about a person that they like, which is amazing. Like, I don't know. Also, like I said before, it's the community. Like I started to be involved in that community, and it's just a great place to be. Like the theatre community feels like so much more of a safer, nicer environment, and yeah, I've just made great friends, and that's why I wanted to start it. I wanted to meet new people that had the same interests as me, and then people to go to the theatre with, and yeah, just kind of hang out and enjoy. So that is why I started it. What other job do you do alongside your website? So I work front of house at the London Palladium, so if you're ever there, come and say hi. And I also work in TV, two completely different things, and I run social media accounts for entertainment shows. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and means actually, since I had that job, a little bit less time to work on the website, but I still somehow managed to fit it all in, because, you know, you can never not have enough like passions and never not be involved in enough things. Like no one can tell you can't do more than one thing. It's more exciting that way, right? Okay, I've babbled on for a very long time, so we'll do one more question. What show do you... Oh no, I've done that one, sorry. Okay, what is your favourite West End show? Okay, my favourite West End show will always be Wicked. hands down, always Wicked. I just love that show and the message that's behind it, and getting to see people like Alice Fern and Rachel Tucker, like, you know, belt in your face is just the most insane thing. Yeah, it's always held a special place in my heart, and it always will. So I absolutely love Wicked, but I don't think you can ever have just one favourite. I love Come From Away. The story of Come From Away just touches my heart so much, and it is one of the most incredible shows I think that is on the West End at the moment, so I definitely think you should go check that out. And I also love Waitress. I mean, who doesn't? So yeah, those are my favourite West End shows, but it changes all the time, you know. But for now, you know, that is it. But Wicked is my actual ultimate favourite. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other questions that you want to ask me, feel free to, you can DM us or whatever, and I might do another Q&A in the future. But this video was really just kind of like a introductory sort of video to myself and the website, sort of. And yeah, I just kind of want to make more videos on YouTube. It's just something that I've always found exciting and wanted to do, and you know, why not? But you know, I have a platform there to do it on. Why not share, you know, what I think and stuff like that. So stay tuned for more. If you have any suggestions and videos you would like me to do, please let me know. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.